Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today I'm going to be making up some double chocolate chip cookies. The cookie dough will be chocolate and some chocolate chips thrown in there. These ones have been requested here lately, so I'm going to go ahead and make a batch up. We love these ones, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. In the bowl I have 1 cup of sweet cream butter, real butter, and 1 tablespoon of canola oil. And I have 1/3 cup of white sugar in there, and I have 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm just going to beat this up for a couple of minutes, just until it's nice and fluffy. Okay, I've been beating this now for 2 minutes. I'm going to add 2 eggs, one at a time. Second egg. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Going in. Just gonna get this mixed up good. Okay. See, that's why I don't like to use these. They're loud. But my wrists are not feeling too good today, so. Okay. Just make sure that egg's nice and beat in there. Don't beat it too much, but 2 minutes or so with your butter and your sugars. Okay. Now to this, I'm going to be over here. I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 1/2 cup of dark cocoa powder. Get you a good dark cocoa. And that's 1/2 cup. And here I have 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. These are the way. Get your oven preheated, guys. Well, actually, no, don't preheat your oven. Don't preheat your oven, because we got to chill this dough for a good while, because you want a nice chilled dough. Now what we're going to do is, got this mixed up, we're going to mix this in with our wet ingredients, our butter and our sugars over here. All right. And what I wanted to bring up also, guys, please make sure your chocolate chips are chilled. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. You want some chilled chocolate chips, because that helps your cookies from not spreading as much. Even though we're gonna be chilling the dough, you want those chips nice and cold. That helps the cookie stay nice and thick, and it doesn't melt all over the place and thin out so fast. I'm just going to get this mixed up, and we'll get our chips in. Okay, now we want to add 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. 1.5 cups. You're going to go ahead and chill this, get this mixed up, and you're going to chill your dough for at least 1 hour. You can stick it in the freezer if you want, but as we make these cookies, we get a sheet going, we'll make sure we always stick the dough back in the fridge if you're not double baking on 2 sheets. You know, if you only have 1 cookie sheet, make sure that cookie dough goes back in the fridge while you're waiting, okay? So we're going to get this mixed all up, and we're going to get this put in the fridge or the freezer for at least a good hour. We want that nice and firm, okay? Now I wanted to jump on here right quick to show if you're not sure how to measure it, why I say don't pack it, just fluff your flour up with a spoon, and you're going to take it and just drop it in your cup till you fill it up, and then just get you a knife and go over the top of it, just like so. That way you know you're not pressing it and packing it, and level it off. That's your proper way of measuring, okay? All right. All right, guys. Dough's all chilled, And I've always done my cookies 1/4 cup size, okay? They're going to take between 12 to 15 minutes to cook. Like I say in all the videos, please keep an eye on your cookies because they are going to look like they're undercooked, but ovens do vary. Yours may cook faster or yours may take longer to cook, but they are going to look like they're underdone. It's very important not to overcook these cookies. Long as they puff up real good, and normally mine take 15 minutes. So that's basically the range you're looking for, around 15 minutes. If your oven cooks hot and you know it, take them out a few minutes before, but don't over bake them. But if you're not sure about the 1/4 cup size, now look, this is the dough. It's really firm and cold, but you want to pack this because you don't want it crumbling apart on you. And then you can measure it out in a measuring cup and get your 1/4 cup sizes or whatever size you want. But if you change the size of it, you'll have to adjust your cooking. So what I do is I'll take my cookie dough, make sure it's all smooth like so, and I'll roll it into a little log. And this is what helps your cookie right here to stay nice and thick. And then put it on your parchment paper like this and press it pretty good because you don't want it flopping over on you. You don't want that to happen. So you make sure it sticks to the parchment paper. If you don't have any parchment paper, that's fine. Make sure it sticks firmly to the cookie sheet. Prior to you taking this out 10 minutes before, go ahead and get your oven preheated to 350. That way that gives you time to get that going. But I'm going to get these on here. I have a half sheet pan here, jelly roll pan, and I'll usually get maybe 8 on here. Give them, because they do spread, and they are 1/4 cup size, so I usually do 8 on here. So, like I said, we'll get them baking. I'll let you know how long mine took. Like I said, ovens vary, so just keep an eye on your cookies, all right? Cookie dough goes back in the refrigerator. All right, guys, there they are. Mine cooked 15 minutes. You see how they kind of puff? And they are really soft right now. Now, the thing about these cookies, guys, they're absolutely way better the next day. Because right now, they're really soft, melty. They're just a whole lot of chocolate right now. But if you let these set up, they're so much better. They bring on a totally different texture once they set. Now, with the remaining chips that's left in your bag, pierce however many you want in your cookies. I usually put maybe 5 to 6 on each cookie, but you put many as you want. Now let them set here, let them cool off maybe 5 minutes. They're very delicate cookies, as I said, but if you could just put them on a cooling rack, let them cool for at least hour and a half to 2 hours, because now these chips we're putting on top are going to get really melty. So you want those to cool so you can store them. You don't want to stack these cookies because they're delicate. They will break up on you. So the best way to store these is get you some Ziploc gallon bags, and when they cool off, go ahead and lay them flat on your countertop and stick them in that storage bag and get all the air out of that storage bag and let them set overnight. Whoo-wee, you're going to be rewarded tomorrow. These cookies are so good. They're soft and chewy. Like I said, right now it's a little much, a little too chocolatey and fudgy with all that melted chocolate. So much better the next day. But I'm going to let these sit 5 minutes. I'll get them off on my cooling rack, okay? Okay, I wanted to show you guys real quick. These cookies are very delicate. So just kind of be careful. Just slide it off like so, right onto your cooling rack. Can you see that, guys? Just kind of gently slide it right out. Pull that spatula out from underneath. But as I said, you guys, let them set up, please. Have patience with them. They are a delicious cookie. They just need to set up, like I said. But I'm not gonna break one open right now because I'll be wasting the whole cookie because we let ours set. And they're, like I said, you're gonna think they're underbaked, but these cookies are not underbaked. They're like a fudgy type cookie, but as they sit, they tighten up and you get more like a, I guess like a brownie texture, and they're very chewy and soft. You know, that cornstarch does wonders to cookie dough. But soon as they set up, which will be tomorrow, I'll come back. I'm going to open one up for you, okay? We'll be back tomorrow. Okay, guys, there's the cookies. They're all, well, I let them just cool down because if I would have waited till later, I would have smashed the chips putting them in the bag, and I didn't want to do that. But as you can see here, they're cool. So I wanted to, before I bag them, I wanted to open one up here for you guys so you can see them. See there? I hope you can see. They are really good cookies, you guys. You gotta try them and wait and get them bagged up, as I said. They're very chewy and soft and chocolatey. They're so good. But give them a try, you guys. Let me know what you think. And as always, if I missed anything, I'll pin it in the comments. And until next time, hope you guys enjoy the cookies. They ain't gonna last long if you love chocolate. But until next time, we'll see you guys later. Enjoy the cookies and God bless. Please hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.